We absolutely do. We don't have the frames yet.
The sheets.
The sheets. All right. It is 7:37. We're going to take a break. We've already eliminated 2 people, Jennifer Martin Davis, and we're thinking Cassie Holler, but we don't know because Baden wrote it and his writing is terrible. I don't know how he got.
I don't know how he graduated.
They didn't count for penmanship when he
They
was
just
in school, apparently.
passed him through because they couldn't read what he was writing anyway.
Good luck.
How could they fail him?
That's right.
And when we come back, we got to talk about working out because you were talking about some of the stuff you do, working out, and I got to tell you about yesterday. There's when I got home, oh God, we'll talk about that. The home gym. Woo-hoo.
The home gym. That's not a very enthusiastic woohoo.
At least 2 different machines in there, right?
Ooh, yeah, we got the gym and we got the elliptical down there.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that
That's
when we
what
come
you
back.
need.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Mike, and Garrett broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June, whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Something.
We are back. The time is 7:40. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. So we were talking this morning when you came in. You were talking about you didn't sleep good because you did a pre-workout.
Well,
before you.
I took pre-workout, and I usually chug it, and it's about 330 milligrams of caffeine. And I drank it, and I was sitting in the parking lot of the gym, and one of my buddies texted me, telling me to go do something. And I was like, well, I just took pre-workout, so now it's going to go to waste pretty much.
Because
so then
you're not working out.
So then I go to Walmart, and I get a Ghost, and I don't know if either of y'all have ever had a Ghost.
No, but it doesn't sound good.
No. It's caffeine, that's for sure. But usually when I take pre-workout, this is supposed to happen, by the way, everybody. But when I take pre-workout, my face starts burning, and
flush,
I get itchy, and I like that feeling. But when I took the Ghost on top of the pre-workout, it was like amplified.
Extra.
Yes, I mean it felt good, but
I felt that way when I put espresso in my coffee one time, and I've never done it again. It messed me up so bad. When I came down off of the buzz feeling, it was like my inside, I was humming. It was like, zzz. Then I got sick at my stomach and had to do the whole, it was like I was on I don't know. Well, I imagine what a drug would feel like when you do it and then you come down off of it. It was awful. I've never done that again. Like, do you want to extra? No, I don't want extra anything. Just, how about don't even give me coffee? Just give me hot chocolate. So what my sister and I did when we went to Starbucks, when we were shopping in Georgia on Thanksgiving, the day after for Black Friday, we went to Starbucks to get our expensive coffee, except I said, you can just, I'd rather just have a hot chocolate. I ended up getting mocha something, I don't know, with a little peppermint in it. I don't know.
Hot chocolate.
My wife and daughter, they absolutely love Starbucks.
They
don't do it a lot, but they do it enough to know what they want.
Enough to count.
Yeah.
Tell me what's on on the menu.
Enough to know their order.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We I don't
take shots of something.
Two shots of something. I don't take any pre-workout anything. I stretched a little bit and I went downstairs. Well, first of all, the whole thing of getting the home gym. We got to the home gym and we had to put the rubber mat down on the floor. It comes in a puzzle piece. And then the edges, you got to put those together. It's like an additional puzzle piece, which was not fun.
How long did that take, you think?
It took a minute.
Yep.
It took a minute. I was pretty frustrated before the end of it, and so was hubby. And hubby, him putting anything together is never fun. It's not fun in the moment. It's funny to look back on, but it's never fun in the moment. Yep. So after that, I decided that when it came time to put the gym together, that I was not going to be a part of that. So I had to work the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas, and I called his son. I texted his son. I said, will you please come help your dad put this together? I've got to work today. I thought he would come, after I was gone, and they'd have the afternoon to put it together. Yep. He came right then. Oh. And I was just about to jump in the shower and get ready, and I know he thought the whole time, she could have done this because here it is. She hadn't even left the house. It's 12 and she's not even left the house yet, and he came at like 10:30 or something. Ooh. And
you just left out a couple of communication details.
Yeah.
Left out a couple. Yeah, I did.
Come at one.
They were downstairs and I could hear them, but I didn't hear any real yelling or anything.
Well, that's a good sign.
That was a good sign.
Having done this a few times myself.
So I come back home and it's all put together. He's like, we got it put together. And I checked it out and it looked good. Everything was great on it. Played around on it. Got him to show me how to mess around a little bit.
Pulled anything down and it hit you in the head or anything yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done all of that. Yeah, I've done all that.
Okay.
Every bit of that.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
I meant that. Nothing's broken,
Nothing's broken.
They did it correctly.
But I bonked my head. I did bonk my head. He bonked his head too. And I did the elliptical. I did that. And I've done the elliptical a couple more times. And I've used the machine a little bit. Well, yesterday, we had a ceiling fan that was in that room. And the gym was like this far, like just a couple of inches from the ceiling fan blade. So we were like, we got to take this down. We got to get a different one. So we got one that's almost flush to the ceiling.
They call them a hugger, I think.
Yeah.
They hug the ceiling, right?
It's kind of, well, it's about this big around. And it's got the light all the way around it like a circle. And then you can dim it like these lights in here, like you make them a little dimmer, a little brighter, a little whatever.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
It sounds it.
Yeah.
It's neat. And it has a little fan in the middle. When it comes on, it just goes... You can't even really hear it. So he ordered it, and he decided yesterday he was going to put it together. He had to do it in the daytime because it gets dark early, and he had to turn the power off so he wouldn't be able to see what he was doing. Well,
should you be telling this?
This is going to be bad. I can already tell.
some packages to get delivered. I'm sorry, it's funny. I was waiting on some packages to get delivered. And I noticed that there was some action at the front door. And then in the garage, there was a whole lot of action going on because there's a camera in there because I keep leaving the garage door open. So now we have a camera in there so he can check every morning to make sure I closed it. Because I didn't one time and we were almost robbed. So anyway.
Okay, that's not good.
So I looked back to see, excuse me, what was going on in the garage. He came in there, he put the toolbox there, he looked on the shelf or something, got something out of the toolbox, went in, and then you see it comes back in there, he messes around, gets something, goes back in there. Comes back in there. I mean, he did this back and forth like 7 or 8 times. And then he goes, he sends me a text. He goes, I think Rooster, which is the dog, is going to need a tranquilizer after me putting this fan in the ceiling because everything was going wrong. Screws were not fitting. Couldn't get stuff out. Couldn't get stuff in. Nothing. And then it didn't show it. It cut off when this happened. But apparently he spilled a whole box of nails all over the floor. And if you know my husband, his patience was probably worn way past thin.
Yeah.
And bless him, I just can
Been
only
there,
imagine.
done that.
And I couldn't, unfortunately, I couldn't pick up what was being said because I could just imagine the conversation that he was having with himself about that moment.
Yep.
And I laughed so hard. I was like, you made a couple trips in the garage, didn't you? And he was like, oh yeah. He was like, but the fan is up. It looks great in there. As a matter of fact, I think I would like to have that kind of fan in the bedroom. It is really sharp. I love how you can do the lights dim or
Remote
bright or more of a yellowy glow. I mean, it looks good. I really liked it. I didn't know if I would or wouldn't. I picked it out, but I was like, yeah, it's whatever, whatever works. So, but watching him go back and forth into that garage that many times. Just hearing that door open and then seeing him on the camera and then leave and then come back. And this was like a bazillion times. And I was watching it, I was cracking up.
Well, he's looking for the right wrench or, the
perfect drill bit.
Yeah, that. Or, the right screwdriver.
Yeah.
And I got on the elliptical last night when the first couple of times that I've done the elliptical the past week or 10 days or so, I've only been able to do 7 minutes each time. And I felt like I was about to die. If you've ever been on elliptical, it is not the easiest thing you will ever do. If you compare the treadmill and the elliptical, when you do just 10 minutes on the elliptical, it's like 20 minutes on a treadmill. So it's just a little extra. And you can make it harder as you want to, which I'm not there yet. But I did last night. Are you ready, guys?
I'm ready.
20 minutes.
Well, congratulations
on that elliptical.
That's great news.
That is very good.
I was going to die. I kept talking to myself. I was like, you got it. Keep going.
Yep.
You can do it. Keep going. And when I got to 15 minutes, I thought, no, let me just stop right now because I feel like my heart's about to pound out. So then I slowed down instead of keeping going at a fast pace. I just kind of slowed down and kept going.
Wound down.
And then a song came on, and the next thing I know, I was doing it faster, and I was able to do the 20 minutes. And then I got on the gym and did the little things, pulleys that you pull this way, and then you can pull them that way. And that's when I permanently injured myself.
Oh, no.
Back here. This muscle right here in my neck and my shoulder is screaming today. It is so mad at me right now. I immediately went upstairs and soaked in the Epsom salt.
It's like, I didn't even know I had a muscle right there.
Yeah, I had to, It's amazing what you find when you start working
that's
out.
Right.
But
you're not wrong.
Yeah. And I asked him last night, I said, so do you think there's some kind of weight loss stuff I could take? And he goes, well, I'm sure there is, but you probably need to do it the right way. And I was like, I don't know about that anymore. I think I just want to take something after doing the elliptical for 20 minutes. I'm about to die. So, yeah.
Yeah, elliptical's not fun, I gotta say.
It's
Same
hard,
thing
and
with the stair stepper. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah, and you can set this thing so hard where it feels like you can barely do it.
Right.
Like you're shoveling through snow or something.
And I won't ever get to that part. I did it just to see what it was going to be like, but yeah,
Did
I won't ever do it again.
It was not fun.
No, I'm gonna let you guys be the bad guy today. So we're gonna eliminate 2 more folks.
All right.
Good morning,
Gotta do
Karen.
it.
Good morning, Abigail. Good morning, Pumpkin. Oh yeah, he was Pumpkin. She said he was probably cursing under his breath. Oh, he definitely
Probably.
was.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even under his breath. You have to
Is
know.
that pumpkin or pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
P-U-N-K-I-N. Pumpkin.
There you go.
I've called her that since she was a baby. All right. Can't get these in my hand right, so, Here we go.
Good.
Pick one.
Let's see here. I'm going to try to get that one. There it is.
Okay. Don't say who it is yet. Here we go.
Go with this one right here.
All right. Gentlemen.
Sharon Hope.
Oh, Sharon. So sorry.
That's unfortunate. That
It
is unfortunate.
Karen Ford.
Oh, Karen. She's been watching too. Way to go, Mike.
That one stings. That one stings.
Yeah, one stung a lot.
I'm trying to remember if I pulled her name out of the basket to begin with. At least
thing.
I should get some credit.
She has been eliminated twice. So, Mike,
Uh-oh.
growing up,
It's your
'cause
turn
we're
now.
close to the same age, did anybody in your family or yourself ever tune in to some daytime soap operas?
Oh yeah, all
Yeah.
the time.
Was it a guilty pleasure for you, but you just didn't want to tell anybody?
Well, when I was a student at Auburn, it was in the late '70s and early '80s. There was a group of us that got together to watch General Hospital. I don't know exactly why, but first I
you
thought
did.
it was really kind of dumb because I never watched it. My mother watched some. I mean, she wasn't like a devoted, every day I got to watch this show. I don't think, of course, I was at school a lot, so she might have, I don't know what she was doing. But we would watch it, and then I found out after just a few days, I kind of got into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, oh yeah, man, 12 o'clock or whatever time it was. I don't remember. Watch General Hospital, see what was going on with Luke and Laura.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Luke and Laura, they were the couple of the 80s. We would come home, me and my friend Chrissy, we would come home every day. We got out of school at 12. We rushed home to watch Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live, and then General Hospital. Because Days of Our Lives came on at noon, One Life to Live came on at 1, and General Hospital came on at 2.
Well, you know how guys are. We were kind of making fun of it,
Sure.
laughing and just waiting for the most, because they used to have the most outlandish, outrageous things happen to these folks. You know,
Yeah,
and
just crazy
this person
stuff.
was doing
You're
this
like,
to that person, and that it was just real
crazy.
dramatic,
Well,
over dramatic maybe.
Luke and Laura was probably one of the best storylines General Hospital has ever had. It was just the love of Luke and Laura. It was this big thing, and their wedding was like the most watched
Yeah, that's right.
thing
It was
of
a
all
huge
time.
event.
Christopher Cross made a song out of it called Dear Laura. Yesterday, news broke. Luke,
Anthony Geary. Yeah.
passed away from complications of a procedure he was having at the age of 78.
78. That's a long life.
Yeah.
I had heard he was not doing well at certain times, and I'm sorry to hear that. He's
I
gone
saw
on to his reward.
pictures of him, and he looked good. I mean, he was almost 80 years old, and he didn't look like he'd had a lot of work done. I think he was just one of these people that just grew old gracefully. Some do, Other
Yeah, that's
people,
right.
depending on your lifestyle or whatever. But yeah, man, I hated that. Luke Spencer. Oh, that one stung because Scorpio passed away too. Tristan Rogers. And they were like together. They were like always working together.
I forgot about Scorpio.
And that one that one hurt.
There was a nurse on there too. I remember she was always
Bobby Spencer, Luke's sister. She's passed away. The girl that played Bobby Spencer, she passed away a couple years ago.
I thought I remember that.
And then also
Jacqueline something.
the Carl Carlton. She's a bad man, pajama. He also passed away yesterday at the age of 72.
I know that one.
Yeah,
I know that one.
You know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
On top of the news about Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle, they were found. We talked about it yesterday. They were found dead in their home. Turns out they have a suspect, and they have arrested a suspect, and he has a $4 million bond. It is their son.
Just never know what's going on behind closed doors, do we? Sometimes.
Apparently, this was in the updated article, was that Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. Their son came in the party. There was a confrontation. It got pretty loud and pretty heated. Rob and his wife left the party, and that night they were found by another one of their children, and they all said, "You need to look at this family member."
Yeah.
And they did, and they kind of, I felt like they must have felt like they had probable cause, and they did arrest him, and he is in jail on a $4 million bond, which is sad. How do you get to the point where it's your child? They said he has substance abuse and some mental issues, and he'd been homeless. I probably he was at that party wanting something from them, and they were not giving it to him. That's what happened.
How do you kill your parents, though?
I don't know. That is so very sad.
Yep.
That is sad. You know, Rob Reiner is a famous producer, director now, right? Everybody knows him as that.
Right.
But back in my day, when I was younger than you, he was on a show called All in the Family.
Yes.
Archie Bunker was the lead character, and he was married to Archie's daughter. His name was Michael Stivic. I just won't forget because I grew up watching that show and laughing.
Sally Struthers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
She played Gloria.
That's right. That was Michael Stivic's wife and Archie's daughter.
And he was great too. Archie Bunker, his character was unique for that time.
Well, he was just an open racist, basically.
He was an open racist.
You know, but they made fun of him, of course. Made jokes out of everything, and it was nothing. I don't ever remember anything being so serious that it, they didn't protest, or sign them like they would today. I think.
Yeah, and they introduced one of the first Black families. They had
the Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons, yeah.
George and Louise. See, that's my era, man. I remember all those.
Yep, and then the Jeffersons got their own spinoff.
They moved on up.
He was racist against white people.
That's right.
And it had, what's his name? Lenny Kravitz's mom played the black lady that was married to the white guy. That's Lenny Kravitz's mom.
I remember her name was Roxy Roker.
Roxy Roker.
I believe. It's just one of those things that flashed in front of me 50 times, and I remember it.
Yeah. Married to Al Roker, I believe.
Not Al. Al Roker's married to another journalist named Deborah Roberts, I think was her name. You talking about the weatherman, Al Roker? Mm-hmm.
They're related somehow.
Well, they may have been married.
Yeah. I think they were.
True.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. I don't know.
But, that was both shows were funny
in
their own right. They were absolutely hilarious. And I miss those days when we can do that.
Remember the Jeffersons, they owned a dry cleaning business. You remember? And so that was always a big part of the show. But I just remember Rob Reiner being...
they called him Meathead.
Yeah, Archie called him Meathead. He called him dead from the neck up was what he meant. I don't really know. That's just some sort of term. And Archie was just I don't know if he was a longshoreman or something, but he was in a union. And so he hung out with his buddies. He was just a hard worker, and Rob played a character that was a college student He lived at home. He lived in Archie's home
Yeah,
with his
perpetual
right.
or college student.
Yeah, he was a. That's right.
Not like Garrett here, who's actually
Yeah.
going to
So,
graduate.
Yeah, man, that's
right.
great.
Yep.
But did you see? If this is, I saw it all over social media. Trump's response to that has blown my mind. Did you see it?
What? No.
Trump's response
I did not.
to now. I don't agree with a lot of what Trump says, even though he's my president.
I did see that he was trending, I guess you could say. I didn't really look into it because he trends a lot.
Yeah, I bet he does.
There's a lot of things that he's been popular for the past few months, but
Yeah, he made if he really made that post, it basically was like, Rob Reiner, he ran a campaign against the Trump campaign,
Organization
talked about
thing.
how horrible Trump is and this, that, and the other, and then he just really slammed the guy. But then at the end of it said, rest in peace, Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner. And I was like, no, wait a minute. What? Now, I will say Rob Reiner had the same reaction about something else, similar when somebody else passed away. And, so I guess he felt like he could do that.
That was Charlie Kirk, I think.
And I just really, I'm like, what are
The
we
rhetoric,
doing here?
the rhetoric is so strong now. Rob Reiner, like I said, I really liked him back in the day, and then he was I knew him as a director. But they always have to get political, and when they get political, then they tend to make people, they polarize. You put on one side or the other, and he was a big critic of Donald Trump, or was, I guess, now.
Yeah.
And so I guess President. I mean, we're filled with stories today where emotions run high,
Right.
Yeah.
and something happens as a result. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But
Very
somehow we've got someone has to be a bigger man or woman and withhold their comments, but it is hard to do, especially with social media like we have, and it's so easy to. I don't know. I call it popping off.
Lashing out.
Lashing out.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. That's right, Garrett.
All right, it is 8:04. We are way late for a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Diego Pavia.
Just exactly what I was talking about.
He is another one. He's like a Johnny Manziel. You don't know when to shut the heck up.
He might be worse than Johnny Manziel.
And a homeowner in Georgia that is in big time trouble right now after trying to take care of some would-be thieves. So I won't give anything else away.
Over a package.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we come back. Y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
From all of our family at Wood Surfside Marina, we want to wish you a very Merry and blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yes, a pontoon boat does fit in Santa's sleigh. Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
We are back. The time is 8:08. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. Farmers Home Furniture, they are one of our sponsors of our Kinda Sorta 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. They are having a big sale. You can get some last-minute savings December 18th through the 20th. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. You get $125 off your purchase of $4.99 or more. $50 off your purchase of $2.99 to $4.98. They have all kinds of stuff that are on sale. So y'all need to get by Farmers Home Furniture here in Clanton and check out any last minute deals. If you have somebody you've been contemplating maybe getting a recliner for or a new bedroom suit, now's the time to do it. Get
coffee table, something
coffee
like
table,
that.
Yeah, they even have the little fireplace looking things that actually heat up and get warm.
Yeah, a little space heater kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's big. It's the big kind.
We have one of those in our basement.
Do you?
Yeah, it works pretty good.
We've got a fireplace that doesn't work. It used to be a gas fireplace, and the gas is no longer hooked up to it. The lines are no longer connected. So I either have to have that reinstalled, or I have to change it over to a wood-burning fireplace, which means the insert has to be redone because there are two different types of insert. Either way, it's going to cost some money.
Yeah.
So, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
There you go. I can wait.
I have a mantle that I put stockings on.
That'll be next season.
It'll be next season. Invest in that next season. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors that make the Kinda Sorta 12 Days of Christmas giveaway possible. Clanton Tractor, Country Financial, Suits Me. They have a new location downtown on the square, downtown Clanton. Farmers Home Furniture, McKinnon Toyota and McKinnon Nissan. Wood Surfside Marina, Clanton Outdoor, First Bank of Alabama, Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Nowhere on 7th, and El Metate. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you very much.
We could not do this without you. They are instrumental in making this possible. Please, y'all, shop small, shop local.
We appreciate you.
They have all of our sponsors, our morning show sponsors, and the sponsors for the giveaway. They have made it where we can do this, and so be sure you go and patron their business, get some gift certificates to eat out. Clanton Outdoor, they still have lots of. It's a guy store,
yes,
with a few little women stuff sprinkled in there. So
I went in there the other day.
There's a lot of testosterone rolling through there.
Talking about the disc golf, I went in there the other day.
It's
Looked
my
around.
kind of store, Garrett. How about you?
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
So yeah, be sure. It Suits Me, another guy store. So, I mean, yeah, she has like suits and stuff, but she has like blue jeans and colognes and belts and socks and t-shirts and sweatshirts, all kinds of stuff in there.
I need a belt. I do need a belt.
Or if your honey just needs a new tractor or a lawnmower, Clanton Tractor got you. They got Kubota.
Yep.
Man.
Can't get no better than that.
I was gonna say that's hard to beat a Kubota.
It is. It is.
Yes. All right. So headlines. Let's go back to some headlines here. There's a. When it comes to things like this, there is. It's very situational. To how far you can go to protect your home. A Georgia guy is facing multiple charges after shooting 2 teenagers who tried to steal a package from his front porch in Atlanta. A 15-year-old and a 16-year-old were both shot. One was shot in the foot and the other one was shot in the torso. And I believe he is right now being held on attempted murder. And here's the thing. I don't know if it never says whether these kids were armed in any way. I don't know. They were attempting to do something illegal.
Yeah.
So, it's the age-old argument. Was it warranted or was it not? I guess it's going to depend to me on whether or not he felt
threatened,
like his life was in danger or something to that effect. Now, there was another story earlier in the fall, mid to late fall, where there was a guy that shot some people trying to break into his home. They kicked his door in. They were armed, and he shot them. He shot all 3 of them. They all 3 died. And the mother of one of the ones that was on, she was on TV at the news and said, they were only trying to steal from you, and you shot and killed them. So.
Yeah, that may not be where that problem started, but that's part of that problem for sure.
But yeah, so what happened to them? They're young. They're 15, 16 years old. I'm sure they're just being mischievous like kids do, but stealing is stealing.
Yes,
but
it is.
How far can you go to keep something like that from happening?
Yeah.
Do you think that's warranted, or do you think it was extreme? I guess really we need to know more of the story, and there's not a whole lot to it. It's just that's it.
Yeah. Well, we do need to know more, but we talked about this last week. You remember I think it was it a deputy sheriff or somebody? Who was it that the ring
fireman?
Fireman, that's what it was. What'd you say? What'd you call it? When they ring it and ring the bell and dash? Ding dong ditch. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
But you remember that he chased him with a baseball bat and
out of the yard.
Not just to threaten him, but then when he caught up to him, he started beating him with it. You know, he probably chasing him was probably not against the law, but obviously hitting him was. And we talked about excessive response, and
which that was.
This would be an excessive response.
I think so. I think
we also talked about, you've seen him where the thieves go to get the box off the porch and it explodes, and I said something about, well, I'm concerned about what their eyes or their breathing. What are they breathing in when you do that? Is that considered excessive? And I'm sure there's going to be some lawsuits. I don't know how many times have you heard where these thieves are breaking in somewhere, and because they have to jump over something or break through glass, they get injured, and they sue the owner of the building. Even though, like you said, they were committing a crime.
Yeah, I think he'll be charged with something.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think he'll do jail time. I think he'll get some kind of probation, maybe some kind of a in-home arrest or something like that. I don't think he'll do jail time because in his mind he was, I'm sure, protecting his home.
I would love to know if Georgia has the stand your ground law.
I don't know.
And I think, if I'm thinking of the correct law, the stand your ground law is if somebody's on your property, and I'm not even sure that you have to feel threatened, but if somebody's on your property, you can do what you see fit. I'm not sure that's exactly how that law works. I may be making something up right now, but I would like to know if Georgia has the stand your ground law.
The state of Florida has that.
Yes. Yes.
But theirs is basically, would you feel you're
threatened,
bodily harm? You're fearing bodily harm.
But then So if that happens, if you say you felt in fear, then you're under scrutiny. You got to show them how you felt in fear, why you felt in fear. You can't just say, I felt in fear.
Well,
The burden shifts to being able. Now you have to justify your actions.
I think a lawyer could definitely argue that case, though. I mean, not that I'm validating either side here, but I think a lawyer
Absolutely,
could easily
they
say,
can.
"Hey, these two people, maybe they were wearing masks. These two masked men came on my property and got on my porch. I didn't know what they were going to do."
True.
You know, I mean, it's
They were where they shouldn't have been.
you know, you
period.
can play devil's advocate all you want. So
You can, and see,
And I think
the
you'll get the
argument
chance
is,
to.
Yeah, and the argument has weight both sides on this one.
Yes.
It does. I mean, yes, they were doing something they shouldn't be doing. It was illegal. But he could have just stopped them from stealing and called the police. He did not have to.
I mean, he could have sprayed them with water.
Unless
unless
they had guns, which I don't know if they did or didn't.
Exactly.
It doesn't say.
I mean, they could have been wearing all black and having a mask on. If somebody walked on my yard with all black and a mask,
yeah,
I wouldn't know what to think.
You pretty much assume they had ill intent for you,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
exactly.
Never know. So
Well, I hate that. I hate it for everybody involved in this situation. There are zero winners in this one.
Right.
more information is definitely needed. However, because to make judgment on that, I feel like more information is probably needed. But who knows if they released that to the public yet or not?
Yeah,
So.
I don't think. Look, Jason, don't be doing that. Jason says Mike Ellison is a rock star. Come on.
What can I say? Checks in the mail, Jason.
What am I, a rocket? I mean,
What's the dance group called?
the Rockettes.
Yeah, the Rockettes. Yeah.
Yep.
Not quite a rock star.
What is it? The guys, something Rockettes that used to have a precursor to Rockettes.
Something City.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't know. I'll have to think about it in a
Oh
minute.
my gosh.
The Iron City. Okay.
No, it's New York. So
Yeah.
it's something like Broadway, but I can't remember what it is. There,
Help! Somebody gotta be.
somebody, well, some of our listeners and viewers out there, they probably know. So
Oh, yeah.
let us know what
It's like asking Google. You know it. You can just ask a whole bunch of people a question and they come up with an answer.
All right, we have eliminated some folks from the giveaway. These are the names that we have left. Our field reporter, Ricky Graven. Christy
Morning, Ricky.
Massey Headley. Shauna Moffett. Deanna Scott. Vicky Busby. And Katiana Payton. Music City Rocket. Thank
Yeah.
you. I thought it was something.
Music City.
That's what he said.
There's
That-
Google.
That sounds like Nashville,
Yeah, and that's
but it was. I don't.
I thought
remember.
they were like New York City based.
They are. Well, they're like everything. You know, they've expanded and they have, their A team and B team. So
Oh, yeah.
they're all over the country.
Radio City.
Radio
Thank
City.
you. I knew
Thank
it
you.
was.
That's it. It was
I
something
knew it was
city.
something city.
Who gave us that answer?
Jason Green.
He's
Oh, he
helping
did?
Out, yeah.
Thanks.
Papers.
Thanks,
All right.
brother Jason.
Here we go.
Alright.
Here we go. Slick.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Pick you one out. Keep it to yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
He didn't follow directions.
All right. What name are we eliminating there, Slick?
Christy Massey Headley.
Oh, Christy. Sorry.
Sorry, Christy. I have Katiana Payton.
Oh, Katiana, you were so close.
Made it to the last 5.
These men around here.
Yeah. Well, I think what we'll do the last 4, we'll let
That's
Sharice
right.
pick them all.
Yeah,
How's that?
no,
Okay,
yeah, that's right.
That's what we do. Let's do a vote. Let's take a vote.
Yeah.
2 to 1.
So let's talk about Diego Pavia. Pavia.
I'm not sure. Pavia, I think. Yeah, I think you got that.
He did issue apology
Right.
to Heisman voters for his disrespectful social media post. The reason that he made the post was because he did not win the Heisman,
Nope.
which I think some people felt like he should have. He came in second place to Fernando Mendoza in the race for the college football's most prestigious award. Everybody wants to win that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You want to be nominated and you want to win it.
And that the pose.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the way the statue looks.
Unfortunately, in his disappointment and extreme high emotion,
That's right.
he said, blank all the voters, but family for life.
Yeah.
I don't know what the butt family for life
Yeah,
means.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm sure in his mind he knew what he meant.
He knew, but I'm not sure anybody else does.
It makes it look. He has been a mouthy thing all season. I believe he was last year too.
He was.
He's one of those. That
I guarantee it didn't start last year either.
he gets in his own way. He does not know when to zip it.
Yeah.
Sometimes silence is golden. About just shut your pie hole.
I think the same. Yeah, I think the same way. I don't know. He's been. I don't know if cocky is even the right word because he just talks.
Johnny Manziel was the same.
Yeah,
way.
I was gonna say you mentioned Johnny Manziel, and I hadn't
was
thought
the
about it, but they
same
definitely on the same par there.
Yes.
Well, Johnny Manziel went to multiple Vanderbilt games to support Diego.
Yes, he did.
Well, they're both a little bit,
Took him under his wing, he said.
Yeah.
as they say,
I was like, I don't think you're the person that needs to have anybody under their wing.
they're
your
they're
bad
both
decisions.
undersized quarterbacks. They're both like 6 feet tall, maybe a little shorter than that. And so I suspect he's always had this chip on his shoulder, literally. I can do this, I can prove it, and he was very good. Obviously, he finished second.
Very good.
But again, we just talked about the emotions running high with President Trump, his comments on Rob Reiner and his wife's death.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But that's all I think that's social media. The better story is about the Indiana quarterback that won.
Yeah, that's right.
Indiana has never been ranked number one. They're ranked number one now in football. And
I don't think they've ever won their conference championship either.
Not sure, but they sure did it this year, didn't they? And
they were like they were just like a. What do you
Came
call
out of
it
nowhere.
They came out of nowhere. A dark
Cinderella.
horse. It's a dark horse that you just don't expect, and then boom, here they are. And
Well, they've been really good the last at least 3 or 4 years because they have this coach who's just a dynamite coach, and everybody wanted him. Well, Indiana got smart and they wrapped him up with a nice big fat new deal this year.
he ain't going no kind of
I have
where.
a couple of good friends of mine that live up there in Indianapolis, and they're really excited that their team is here and that this guy Mendoza. It's the first time they ever had a player win the Heisman too.
That's awesome. And then you have this sore loser.
Yeah.
He instead of coming in as a runner up and being
Grateful.
gracious about it, he has to shoot off at the mouth.
Yeah.
Well, when you do stuff like that, I don't think you should be eligible for anything because you're not displaying the character that's supposed to go with uphold
Sportsmanship.
something of this stature anyway.
I guess that's why he didn't win.
That could be one of the reasons why.
Imagine
well
how he
could
would
be.
have acted if he did win. If this is how he was acting in a loss, imagine how he would have acted in a win.
No, I don't know.
He did apologize, like you said, but sometimes
didn't mean it.
those apologies they ring a little hollow, don't they?
Yeah.
They do.
I feel like it's very disrespectful to the tradition of
He's
the
sorry.
Heisman.
It was.
Because he got called out.
It
and
was.
made the team look bad.
And it may be something that might cost him in the upcoming NFL draft too,
Could be.
It
because
very,
they
very much.
really put a lot of emphasis in the NFL on character, even though they still have a lot of
Yeah.
unsavory
No,
types who can really play football very well.
As far as quarterback, I think they do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of diva receivers. I think we discussed that when I was here this past summer. There's a lot of diva.
Well, I saw an article recently about Joe Namath. You remember Joe? Joe
Oh,
Willie,
yeah.
Broadway Joe. And there he was in that picture. I've seen it 100
fur
times.
coat
Yeah, that white
Like,
fur
with
coat.
rings. You're like, what are you doing, Joe? What are
We
you
know
doing?
he did a commercial for some.
Gillette or Brew, something
it was
like
something.
that.
It was
yes.
Nair or something that ladies used to shave their legs, and he got paid a lot of money to shave his legs, and then they showed his legs, and you thought it was just a woman, and then all of a sudden he's like, "There's Broadway Joe." But
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, well that was a long time
my
ago. Now I'm
gosh.
talking, before maybe even before both of you were born. But he was.
Uncle Frank looked just like Joe Namath, and every time he'd come, I would say, "Is he Joe? Is he his twin?" And he would be like, "No."
Well, he was from I think Beaver Creek, Pennsylvania, I believe. I mean, it was. I just read an autobiography of him when I was a kid, or not an autobiography, but a biography about him. And he just grew up his dad was like a coal miner. And so, he got out of there and he was going to go to Penn State. And all of a sudden, Bear Bryant wanted him to come to Alabama. And of course, Bear Bryant commanded, pretty much got whoever he wanted.
Yep.
And Joe came and I think what I read that he was the first guy to win an NCAA championship, a league championship. They were back then. They had the American football, the AFL, and the NFL. They were two separate leagues, and then they played the Super Bowl after that. And he was able to win the Super Bowl as well. So he was the only person to ever do all three,
Wow.
Impressive.
or maybe the first person.
Very good career.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:27. We're going to take a break. When we come back, there's a story that I hesitate to even bring it up. Can't decide if I want to or not. Has to do with a sheriff's deputy out of Tennessee. Probably going to bring it up. Why not? Let's do it. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike broadcasting live from the Clean Track Studio. Stay with us.
Be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June, whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 8:30. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Before we went to break, we were talking about Joe Namath, and Bain just reminded us now he was all flashy and doing all these cool commercials, and now he does like Medicaid commercials.
If you need help with your feet,
What was the guy that did? He was in the one with Kevin Costner the baseball one.
Um,
The guy
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, what's his name? Willard Scott or something like that.
Oh
You
no.
know, he did the diabetes commercial.
Yeah, gosh.
What was his name?
It is. I'll think of it in a minute. It'll come to me.
Who? What was Archie Bunker's real name?
Carol O'Connor.
Carol O'Connor. I knew it was Carol, but I couldn't remember if it was first or last name. It just would not hit me.
He also did In the Heat of the Night.
Yes,
later.
man, that was a
where he was a
good
sheriff.
show.
That was a good show.
Wonderful show.
I agree.
All right, so for some reason, a lot of the stories that I've had, because I get this stuff straight from 3340 and WBRC6.
Yeah.
And the stuff that's top on their list is not what's happening in Birmingham, Alabama. It's what's happening in Atlanta, Georgia, apparently. But, we had a lot of stuff. We had the earlier story about the guy shooting the kids. That was in Atlanta. Another one that we had last week was in Atlanta. And this one happened a couple of weeks ago, and we've just not been able to get to it. But in Atlanta, a Georgia state representative was arrested after she was indicted by a federal grand jury on related to pandemic unemployment fraud. Sharon Henderson, she represents District 113 in the State House of Representatives. She was indicted on 2 counts of theft of government funds and 10 counts of making false statements, according to the U.S. Attorney's offices. Her bond was set at $10,000 and she was released. And it basically says that in 2020, while she was a candidate for the seat, she applied for federal pandemic unemployment benefits and claimed Henry County Schools was her employer at the time. And apparently that was not the case.
Yeah, she was a substitute teacher 2 years earlier for 5 days.
Days. Yeah.
Not exactly her.
She had not worked
Career
in Henry
employer.
County Schools since then. So
Right.
she had pay stubs as evidence of employment from 2019 and that her place of employment was closed as a direct result of COVID. But and she submitted weekly certifications that she was unable to reach her place of employment because of COVID-19 quarantine. She collected $17,000 in pandemic unemployment benefits.
Tracy, it says here that she had to submit weekly certifications that she couldn't work. I mean, this was not
That's
an
deliberate.
accident.
No.
I mean,
an
it's
accident.
for
100%
$17,000. It's just, I mean, yes, that's a lot of money,
Yeah.
but it's not enough to do something like
Is
this.
it worth jail time? No.
I mean,
why-
yeah, exactly, jail
Why
time.
risk it? Why? But here's the thing. There were a lot of people that were doing fraudulent things. There were people that were, to get that, the money that you would get if you were a business, they would just get EIN numbers and have a business and get benefits. And now, all that stuff is being researched, trying to figure out where money went. And a lot of these people are getting caught, and they're having to pay that money back.
Good.
And
I hope they get every dime back.
They're like getting in trouble.
That's
they're,
our money, folks.
They're getting arrested. They're
You know?
for fraud.
That's our money.
Well, here's the thing. You also had
We pay taxes.
Yep.
you had businesses that were getting the money that the government was offering to keep your business open to pay your employees, but their business never suffered. So they basically got free money
Yeah.
or money that you had to pay back with like 1% interest, like practically nothing.
I referred to that as free money before too.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, it was just crazy what businesses were doing, what individuals were doing. People were scamming the system left and right, and they started in 2019 with the pandemic to the degree it is, and it just kept going. And here we are in a mess because now we've got lazy people who don't want to work, and if they do work, they think that they're owed, $30 an hour starting out.
Yeah.
They don't want to work fast food. They don't. I need a job desperately. I need money, but don't.
Well, she also put in a non-guilty plea. So she's pleading non-guilty to charges that it seems like there's pretty substantial evidence against her claim. So
Yeah,
Right.
it does.
I don't know where the thought process behind that is, but I'm not a lawyer, so
Over $17,000.
Oh,
Ricky,
no.
man,
And
you were
he
this
worked
close.
so hard for free.
Oh, Ricky,
no.
man,
And
you
he
were this
worked
close.
so hard for free. Way to go, Garrett. Man, Ricky Slick let you down.
That's my bad.
I'm glad it was you
That
that
is
did
my
that.
bad.
I'm glad it was you that eliminated Ricky.
I knew we
Poor
should have made
Ricky,
Trees do it.
Man. All right, who you got, Mike?
I got Shauna Moffitt.
Oh, Shauna and Ricky.
Thanks for playing, Shauna. But sorry, not going to win
Well,
100 today.
Not this time, Ricky.
Our two
Maybe next
finalists
time.
are Vicky Busby and Deanna Scott.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to come up with a different way to eliminate these two.
Yep. I'm trying to think.
We got a couple minutes. We can do it.
We can come up with something to
That's
get
right.
the last two.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We can think of a little game to
We
play,
can come
maybe.
up with a little something.
Yeah.
something. All right.
Hopefully.
Y'all heard about the Brown College shooting. One of those students that was shot actually got killed. It said there were 2 killed and a bunch of others wounded. 9 wounded.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Authorities announced that they had a suspect, and then announced later, no, they don't. So this guy's still on the run as of yesterday. They do not have anybody in custody at this time. I don't understand what is happening. Why are these mass shootings so prominent and prevalent right now? I don't understand. What's going on in these people's brains?
Well, some of the shooters are Muslim. Let's just call it like it is. You know, I'm not making any judgments, but they are, and they were talking about what was it in Australia where 60 people got shot and 16 or 17 died or something. I mean, huge number.
And we talked
And
about
they
that
were
yesterday.
yelling.
Yeah.
You had the guy that tackled the one guy from
Yep.
behind.
That's
and
it.
saved. Now, he ended up getting shot
He
himself.
did get shot.
He survived. And then they got the guy in custody that he jumped from behind and took the gun away from the guy.
Yeah.
And that guy got shot too. So he's
He
the
ran
father
off.
died
He
and the
wouldn't
son-
stop. The perpetrator wouldn't stop after he got the gun taken away from him. But he and his partner ran on this footbridge, and that's where the police finally
I think it
killed
was
him, or killed one of them. The other one was shot, but he's still alive.
It lasted like 30 minutes. The shooting. They were the suspects were out there for like 30 minutes, just
But they were, and then
shooting off
These
rounds.
folks were just celebrating Hanukkah.
Yep.
They were at a Hanukkah gathering. What in the world?
Is-
we had some service men were killed over in Syria last weekend as well, and that was a Muslim extremist group. And you can't blame, I guess, the entire religion, but
No.
you ask what is it with these people, and that's some of those folks. That's their mission is to kill Christians.
It's their
Yeah.
they're extremists, and it is their ideology within their religion.
Yep.
And it's a sad thing that that's what the world is coming to, that you can't a certain religion can't celebrate a certain holiday. But
We were talking about Christmas trees last week. That Christmas, remember in Kansas City, they're shut it down. No nativity scene, no Christmas tree.
Really?
Or, well, maybe they had a Christmas tree, maybe, but they don't call it a Christmas tree.
They don't.
I saw
And
where
you had
Portland called theirs some sort of the tree or something. They didn't even call it a holiday tree. I'm like, what? What is going? This is America. This is
What are we
happening.
doing?
But you mentioned
The winter tree.
the young lady, and I'm sorry her name escapes me, but I understand that she was a student at Mountain Brook at one time, and that she was the head of the school's conservative organization, whatever they called it up there. Brown is an Ivy League school in Providence, Rhode Island. I've been outside the campus many years ago, but I was, and man, it just I don't know what to say about it. It's just so sad.
I just don't understand
Just
it.
cowards, that do something like this.
Yeah, but you know what? Calling somebody that doesn't hurt like it used to.
No.
Somebody call you a coward,
Oh,
you
man.
would take offense to
That's
that.
fighting words.
Yeah.
Those were definitely fighting words. Nobody cares now. They're like,
Oh, well.
oh well,
Yeah.
that's your opinion.
It,
I know
it,
you are, but what am I?
it probably just goes back to the internet, to be honest.
You're right, and I think that's
'cause
absolutely right.
these people that are doing the shootings and all this other stuff, whether or not they intend on it, they are going to get, and this is going to sound crazy to say, but they're going to get publicity for their organization or their religion or their extreme ideology. They're going to get publicity from that because it's going to be on social media. Somebody's going to see that and they think, hey, I kind of agree with what they just did. I'm not saying it was right to do, but I'm saying this person would say, hey, I kind of agree with that. And they might.
Next thing
This
you know,
mentally
they go,
ill
And then
person.
you got more and more people,
Well,
and it just snowballs.
I feel real sorry for the guy that they arrested, and charged. I mean, if
Mm-hmm.
he's really innocent, I mean, he's been put through the ringer, and just how quickly, like you said, the internet it's just like a wildfire. It's out of control,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gets released, and I mean, but as they say, the damage is done, to his reputation and him as just a human being.
Yep.
yeah.
And imagine how you would feel if you were truly innocent.
Remember that guy they
And accused of something like that.
accused of the Atlanta bombing? It ruined his life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He won a lawsuit, but I think he ended up committing suicide over
Mm-hmm.
it.
I
Still,
forget,
it
it's
was
Richard
awful.
something. I can't
Richard
remember.
something. Yeah, I don't remember his last
There are
name, but-
many cases that
Yeah, that's right.
that is.
I mean, I don't blame law enforcement. That's not why I
No,
said
no,
it.
no, no, no.
But at the same time, I really blame the media for jumping to the conclusion. We really did. The media used to do a much better job of presuming someone's innocence until it was
Right.
proven guilty, which is the standard of the law, right? In the Constitution. But they don't do that anymore.
No, as a journalism student, I can attest that. Now, what they teach us in school is to be unopinionated.
Objective.
Yes, objective.
Right.
But as far as today's journalism outlook, there's not many journalists
Well,
that
glad
are.
to know you're in there and you can make it. Maybe you can make a difference. Maybe you can help
Hopefully
change
so.
that.
Hopefully so.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But it's not very common nowadays, from what I see, and it's for both sides.
You're right. You're not wrong at all. All right, it's 8:45. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got one more news headline we're going to talk about. A Shelby County, Tennessee Sheriff's Deputy. My goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. And then we're going to pick the winner of the kinda, sorta 12 Days of Christmas $100 winner from yesterday's thing where we had you tell us what your least favorite or the worst holiday song was. So I was surprised at some of the answers. So,
Yep.
a little disappointed.
Yep, about to say a little
Folks
disappointed.
be
But
don't like silver bells. What did silver bells ever do to you? That's what I want to know. All right, y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Back. The time is 8:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, Garrett, and Mike, who has a 25th wedding anniversary that he failed to mention at 7 o'clock this morning when we first got on air. So go ahead, Mike, do your thing.
Yes, it's my 25th wedding anniversary. No, I mentioned, I think it was the first day I was on, when you asked me about myself, my wife's Raynette. And she taught at Jemison High School for a long time. She's very well known in the community. She served on the board at Butterfly Bridge.
Okay.
Yep. And, you know, she's just a really wonderful person, and I love her to death. And it's a happy anniversary, baby.
Oh, you
How
redeemed
sweet.
yourself. How sweet.
How
Well, I told
sweet.
Baden when I came in, but you weren't here, and I didn't think about it until it was like, oh, yeah, it's the 16th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the 16th. All right.
It's really cold outside, you know.
Very.
It is.
Very.
Changing the subject.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
All right, I got to come up with a different thing to do. I can't think of anything
Why don't you put
good.
the two songs that were, you said reindeer, mama, I mean, not mama, but grandmama got ran over by the reindeer, and then the hippopotamus song.
Okay.
You could put that on there. Pick.
And then I know which one he's going to pick. I know which one you're going to pick, so
Well, is that, we don't know.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
true.
what you wrote down. I don't know who,
Yeah.
I know, but who gets to pick?
You.
I guess you do. or,
Look.
No, I don't.
We picked all the rest of them. You got to pick one.
So Hippo
The
song,
final one.
Hippo song,
Hippo song.
and Grandma.
Grandma /
Grandma.
reindeer song.
/ reindeer. Well, I guess, do you know which one is which?
No, I turned them
Okay,
over. I have
okay,
no idea who's
okay.
who.
Well, then we should be good.
Yeah. So none of us know which is which.
I hate both of those songs equally, so I don't know.
My granddaughter loves the hippopotamus song.
I forget how it even
I do
goes.
too. I kind of like it.
I forget how it goes.
Which one?
I like it when
The
she
hippo
says,
song.
I want
Rhinoceroses.
a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I mean, the first time you listen to
hippopotamus.
it,
Only a hippopotamus will do.
the first time you listen to it, it's not bad. But like the second and third time, it's like, okay. It's like, all right. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
You know, before you had repeat, you had 45 records. You know, and you could just just replay the record. I remember my dad would come in there and say, "Do you have to play that as song again?"
Yes, I do.
I said, I like it though.
All right, before we get to that, before we get to the final winner on the kind of sort of 12 Days of Christmas $100 giveaway today, we have to talk about this story. This is so wild and crazy to me. I've got to be so politically correct when I talk about this story. It's got
Why?
because
Just let it out there. Just tell what happened.
so a Shelby County, Tennessee sheriff's deputy was decommissioned for having a specific type of relations with a clerk of the court in the courtroom while on duty, but not necessarily while court was in session.
Well, I certainly hope that wasn't the part of it.
I hope not.
And apparently it happened on multiple times.
Okay. Wow.
His argument is that
Whose fault is it besides his? You know, I'm sure he blames somebody.
He says that he didn't engage in the relation. He received the relation. She engaged, so therefore he should not be decommissioned.
He was the victim.
He was a
Garrett.
victim.
He was.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
She just picked
I
picked
mean-
on him.
That's his defense. That's
That's
his defense. was the recipient.
Yeah.
So therefore, I did not do it. It reminded me of the Bill Clinton situation so much.
Yeah.
Depends on what your definition of is.
Bill like fine cigars.
So anyway, this guy, it didn't work. He got decommissioned. He will not be a sheriff's deputy. Well, his defense was owning me. I was like, you got to be kidding me right now.
I mean, they don't work every day. Don't they have off days? I mean, could they not do this anywhere else?
I'm going to assume
on the
they
planet?
were both married, and that's probably why this
Most likely.
how it was happening.
Still though, I mean,
I know, still.
tell your wife you going hunting or something.
Well,
I don't know.
What happened to the clerk? What happened?
Yeah,
to
that's true.
It
Yeah,
does
I wonder.
not say.
I wonder if she
I'm
got
assuming
fired.
She,
Exactly.
Oh, she should have.
Oh, she definitely should have.
If he should get decommissioned, she should get fired from her job too. I mean, it's kind of like this whole coach and his assistant situation. They both need to be out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her
Oh,
either,
yeah,
but I think I heard that she was still
Michigan?
understood that she was still employed by the university.
Yeah, I never.
You know, as if
Didn't happen.
but you know, she is a young adult. You know, she's not a older adult like you. But yeah, I agree with you though. She needs to go also.
Yeah. She knew he was married.
Yeah.
Now he probably wooed her in whatever way. I mean, it happens. But she
Rich
knew exactly
football
what
coach.
she was doing. I mean, he really knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
Without a
both
doubt.
guilty.
Yeah.
So yeah. In Heflin, Alabama, a high-speed chase took place last Friday that spanned 2 counties. It was Calhoun County and what was the other county? I forgot. But anyway, Calhoun County and what's the other?
Was it
one?
Randolph?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
They were attempting to serve a warrant on a man by the name of Terry Winslet. Now, all his warrant was to be arrested for promoting contraband in a prison. So he was obviously
Trying to sneak something
trying to
into the
sneak
prison.
something in.
Yep.
He
or
had
the
a
jail.
warrant for his arrest, and what does this fool do? Well, he rams a police car, tries to get away, shoots at police, got his girlfriend in the car, got her in on the action. They ended up
Oh my.
running over a cop or something to that effect. A high-speed chase goes into effect. They use the pit maneuver, crash him out. He steals another car. He gets away, steals another car, shooting at the police, and he ends up crashing the car he stole on top of a tractor trailer.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Don't. He went everywhere.
Maybe a bridge or something, you know, he
I
landed
don't
on top
really
of it.
know.
I don't know how you get it. You know, you go over.
Now,
Sounds like a Mission Impossible movie.
this one warrant
That's right.
that was promoting prison contraband, which probably would have ended up with a fine and a little bit of probation, he's now been charged with attempted murder, obstruction, resisting arrest, and attempting to elude, which are all felonies. And he's probably going to get every one of those. They're not gonna charge those down. I don't think, considering he attempted to kill police not once,
Right.
not twice, but 3 different times.
They don't play with stuff like that.
No.
When I saw that he fired at him, I'm surprised he's not dead.
Yeah.
You know, because most of the time
Now,
they
if
have
he
to
was
shoot
in
and
Florida,
kill someone
where
like that.
Sheriff Grady Judd is in town, they would have shot him until he was, till they ran out of bullets, is what he said. Why did you stop?
Dead,
Well, we ran
dead.
out of bullets.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it's really dangerous job to be a deputy. We really have a great crew here
Yes.
in Chilton County.
Yes.
I told you, you know, my last job I worked was with a really a lobbyist. They were consultants as well, and we provided insurance for sheriff's departments all over the state. So I got to meet a lot of these guys, and they're really good men and women, and they really want to serve their communities because of people like Terry Winslet. You know, just these. I'm sorry, an idiot. I don't know what else. Like you said, he had a misdemeanor charge pending, and now he's got 4 or 5 felonies, and so he'll definitely be going away for for Christmas.
Yeah,
Will.
both my cousins are cops in Clinton.
Okay.
He will not be home for Christmas. I'm going to guarantee.
No.
He's going to be in there a hot minute.
He won't make bond, I guarantee you.
All right, we
Maybe
got to
not.
choose our winner
Yep.
and our loser. We're going to choose the loser first. I have been sitting here thinking about it, and I do not like either one of these songs. I do not like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and I do not like I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. But of the two,
Humbug.
I like Hippopotamus for Christmas the least of two.
Uh-oh.
So,
I'm
this
glad
is
my
you're gonna
granddaughter
hold
is
the
in
winner.
school.
You've
I've got the winner. All right.
He's got the loser.
All right.
So the loser, Vicky Busby. Sorry, you're out of here. The winner is Mike.
Deanna Scott.
Deanna
Congratulations,
Scott.
Deanna.
Congratulations! Yay!
Hey.
Deanna. Woo!
You know, she's been with me the whole time. I picked her name out of the hat.
I was about to
and now
say,
she
it's
wins.
pretty poetic that the first two people we picked out are.
Was that the first one you picked?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I'd forgotten
Really?
that.
I did not know
How
that.
about they
Okay,
lasted to
so-
the end?
That's right.
Well, I'll be dog. And poor old Ricky. He's
Yeah,
out
he
there-
got out.
He's out there searching
This
the
is
internet.
I think this is his
Remember,
name.
everybody's
right?
name
Yeah.
goes back in the hat, though, right?
There's
spending
Ricky.
all of his time
Yeah.
For the big
helping
prize.
us out. He puts his name in he will get in for the big prize.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
Good. That's
but
good.
He just wanted to win $100 just one time. Just one time.
At least he'll have a chance for the 1,000, though, right?
That's right.
Yes, everybody that participates, whose name went into a day for whatever, even if you do something every single day, your name goes into that pile that goes into the big jar.
Yep.
And if don't forget, if you bring a non-perishable item, you get 5 additional
That's right.
entries into the big $1,000 giveaway. If you bring an unwrapped toy, you get 10. And let me just say, the pickings is pretty slim around here. We have not been having a lot of donations, and I know it's that time of year where everybody is just donated to death. But we do have a couple of families that we are trying to help, so anything you can do would be greatly appreciated.
Y'all come on
Even
in.
if
Bring
it's just
in,
one.
bring
You
your
just bring
ornaments
in-
and your gifts and what was the other?
the
Toys, of course.
Yeah,
Well, I said gifts, but
the canned food items. If you just,
oh yeah,
Just a little bit of something.
just a few little. I mean, just a can of corn.
Everything
some
helps.
rice, some beans,
Yep.
anything you
Yep.
can do is appreciated. We very much do appreciate it. Thank you again to our sponsors. We could not do it without them. Clanton Tractor, Country Financial, Suits Me, Farmers Home Furniture, McKinnon Toyota, and McKinnon Nissan. Woods, Surfside Marina, Clanton Outdoor, First Bank of Alabama, Chilton Mobile Home, Nowhere on 7th, and El Metate. Thank
you,
y'all so
folks.
much.
Stay warm.
Congratulations again to our winner, Deanna Scott. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Stay warm, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening to Morning Mayhem. Thank you, Garrett. Thank
course,
you, Mike.
of course,
We appreciate
of course.
y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
have a great day.
My friends and neighbors better watch